Hello there guys, welcome back to a brand new video on my channel. In today's video we're going to be looking at what Barcelona need to do to enjoy a successful 2019-20 campaign. Before we get into this video, I'd like to say that I've already done a video basically explaining the issues with Barcelona's board and the managerial's team right now, but putting all of that aside, I've basically tried to categorically put this one down to what we can do this season with everything in place, with all the players, all the coaches, all the staff, etc. The board in place, including President Bartomeu. With what we've got right now, what can we do this season? What would consist of a successful Barcelona season? What can we do in order to enjoy this season? Because last season, and even the season before with Valverde, we didn't enjoy enough. This season, can we enjoy and still get the results? I think so. So I've basically gone ahead and gone through some of the things I think we can do if we are indeed to enjoy this next season. Also guys, before we get into this one, I'd also like to say a massive thank you to the support on my Chelsea reaction video. I'll be doing plenty more of those, and also got a Super Cup video coming up later today, so double upload today, and then tomorrow or over the weekend I'm going to try and get my La Liga preview out for you guys. That should be epic, going through all 20 teams, one of my biggest projects yet on this channel, so if you're a La Liga fan, that's going to be starting very, very soon on the Friday. Look forward to that. So without any further ado, let's get started with this video. And number one I want to say is to be Barcelona again. This is how we can enjoy next season, in my opinion. We have to play like a Barcelona team. Get that style back that I was talking about. That's pretty vague though, isn't it? You know, we want to think, what does that mean? Well, it means pressing the opponent high up the pitch. It means not leaving any spaces in the dangerous areas, which is what we're basically doing right now. It also means enjoying with the ball and not just having possession for possession's sake. We don't want to be passing it sideways. We want to be penetrating that opposition, and then when the opposition have the ball, you know, have that 6-second rule, suffocate them, win it back, play into the spaces. That's what being Barca is, dominating the games, suffocating no matter what opposition it is, and just playing your way no matter who you're facing. I also feel that the midfield definitely needs to play a more influential role this year. In terms of how it can start to dominate games, I feel as if, you know, we saw last year, we saw lineups with Rakitic, Vidal and Busquets, Busquets that is, and it just doesn't work, guys. We need to get player selection right in that midfield, and once we get that, we need to start dominating the midfield. This will really help the defence to help control games. They won't have as much pressure on them. The positioning of this is also key, but I don't exactly expect much in the positional play to change this year, so just with what we've got with Valverde as the coach, we can start dominating the midfield with the players we've got. We've got Aleñá, we've got Ricky Puig, we've got Roberto, we've got players like Rakitic, Busquets, Arthur, you know. Our midfield's ridiculously stacked. I don't think we realise that we've got players who can control football matches, and we definitely need to start putting more incentive on them. It will take away a lot of the stress of the strikers too. We need players such as Aleñá and Ricky who can end up playing into the front men, and we also need players like De Jong, Arthur and Busquets who can control the tempo of games. And all round, this will help us big time in my opinion. Focus on the midfield is going to be vital. Thirdly, I want to say entertainment has to return to Barcelona. You know, this shouldn't just be entertainment for entertainment's sake. I feel sometimes Valverde sends us out and he thinks, right, this game, guys, you've got to entertain, like the 6-1 against Sevilla, and then we'll go back to what we do. It should just come as, you know, a general passing thing that Barcelona entertain when they're playing their football. Nowadays we have to stress to do it, you know, it has to come as an extra. It shouldn't, it should just be when we're playing our stuff. So we've got Rayo Vallecano at home, we're not looking for the 3-1 result, we're just looking to enjoy ourselves, and guess what, the result will come with that, and often a high scoring one too. I also think we need to get rid of our pragmatism for the next campaign. I think this will help us massively in the Champions League games if we go into the Champions League games with a positive mindset, thinking we're going to play the Barca way and this is going to get us through this game. Then we won't have the Roma collapses and the Liverpool collapses, in my opinion. We need to be proactive and not regressive in the way we're basically going out to meeting football matches. Too pragmatic, too defensive. That has to go this year, in my opinion, if we're going to be a successful Barca side and also appealing to watch. We have to get rid of that negative mindset and go out there with the desire to win and be a Barcelona team. My fifth point is probably one of my most important ones, I'd like to think, and it's basically staying fresh for the whole year. I think we've basically found out this issue a lot last year. Valverde not trusting certain players on the bench, not rotating enough, and this year that has to change, in my opinion. Whether he finds trust in the youth, I don't know, but he needs to find it, because we know as fans that our sub team is also very capable. We need to make sure that when we watch it, it is, because too many times we watch the sub players come on and all hell breaks loose. You know, it's not structured, it's not well put together. That has to change this year, in my opinion. I'm fed up of seeing it in like the Copa del Rey matches. They need to basically gain an importance in their side, and that comes from the coach. He needs to give them that confidence. But staying fresh all year, you know, I think there's a few things that play into this. I think staying fresh all year also comes into, if we are going to be playing the same lineups a lot, which I get, happens, playing Champions League and La Liga, important games midweek. Sometimes you're going to have to play the same 11 once every 3 days, I understand that. But with that, you need to make sure that the players aren't getting tired, because last season we were playing a very, very risky game, which is basically a lot of running around the pitch, and that was really bad for players like Busquets and Rakitic. Busquets and Rakitic, their positional play was horrible. That needs to change this year. And also with that comes rotation. So Valverde needs to use the squad this year and also improve the way we're playing, because say we're playing with Busquets and Rakitic and the two in there, or even Arthur joining them, the amount of running our midfield will have to do, when in fact they should be in their positions, controlling the game and dominating the Barca style. But often, even at home, we'll give up possession. Look at the Liverpool game, how much charging around the pitch they had to do. Very, very risk high, in my opinion, and it's just really, really poor from Barcelona. Not the Barcelona way, playing a lot of the ball and then trying to win it back with charging around the pitch with players like Busquets and Rakitic. That has to end this year, and honestly, if we end that will help us big time in the latter stage of the season, because these sorts of old players, the experienced ones, will be fresh and fit to take on the latter stages of the Champions League, La Liga, and also the Copa del Rey final. And my final point will be to use La Masia more. We've got plenty of talent in there now, guys, and these are the guys that can help us this season, in my opinion. Firstly, Carles Aleñá has to have a big, big role in the first team this year, in my opinion. He can honestly be the one to be that third midfielder, next to maybe De Jong and Busquets. I don't know who, or De Jong, Arthur, Aleñá, I don't really mind, but he can be the one who could cut in that defence and actually help the front three big time, as well as helping the midfield. He adds a perfect balance to our game, Aleñá. I also want to see Ricky Puig get promoted a lot, training with the first team a lot, getting loads of involvement. If there's a league game where there's an option for him to play, then get him in there. He needs to have as much of an impact as he possibly can this season, in my opinion. And you also look at some of the other players we've got on there. Carles Perez, can he be used as like our sixth attacker this year? Can he get some appearances? Can he get some goals? Abel Ruiz, is he going to go on loan? I'm not sure. We've got Iñaki Peña, the goalkeeper. These are all guys that need to be pushed towards the first team. If we do that this season, it'll be a vital success, in my opinion, as long as we get a load of the La Masia players in there. And also just go ahead and think through some of the things I just talked about. We could be in for a stunning campaign here, guys. So just to recap everything, I want us to get that style back. I want us to dominate games in the midfield. I want us to entertain when we're playing the football, not just, as an extra. I want that to be an everyday sort of thing, really. I want us to be fearless too, with that, get rid of that negative mindset, especially in the Champions League games. I want us to stay fresh the whole year. That comes through rotation, and also a complete change in the style in the midfield, in my opinion, and also to use those La Masia boys. They're going to help us big time. And notice, guys, we didn't mention titles throughout that. We didn't mention we have to win this year, we have to win that. Once we do all of these things, the trophies will come too, believe me. We need to get our principles right, in my opinion, at this football club, and then we can start building on things. This season could be a fun one, guys. I honestly do think that we got the team, we got the players. Have we got the coach and the board? Probably not. But honestly, even with them, this video I thought I'd make to say there is light at the end of the tunnel for us Barca fans, guys. This season can still be incredibly exciting. Those are just 6 simple things, in my opinion, that we can do this season, and that's going to help us big time. So yeah, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section down below. Our season starts, for me, tomorrow. I don't know when this video is going to come out. I think it's on the same day. I'm recording on a Thursday. Bilbao tomorrow, massive La Liga game. What a way to start. Without Messi, I think 3 points. Let's hope so, because we know how vital 3 points can be in this La Liga grind. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. I think for my Super Cup thoughts, cracking game that was last night, so I'll be going over what I thought of that game. Until then though, guys, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.